Salutations, welcome back to another video. I'm just gonna show you a little bit of my collection here. Underneath this paper is my little crate full of my Bella Beaute bar palettes. I've got a few, and we're just gonna show you today. Just a few, okay? A few. I'll show you the whole collection. That just shows you I'm exhausted. I stayed up till 3 in the morning doing homework. Then I had a doctor's appointment, and then I had class. I'm tired. So I'm so sleepy. So I'm just trying to film a couple things so I can have a little bit of material to sprinkle through, and hopefully get through. Okay? Okay. I can do this. So let's get into it. Well, I'm gonna show you one of the Big Sally palettes. Yeah, we're gonna call it Big Sally. This is the Pastel Garden. I can accept it everything, but pastels. Actually, this is a really gorgeous palette. It does have some depth. I never did a battle of the pastels, whatever you want to call them. And I have quite a few of these type of palettes. For somebody who has a deep to medium, deep skin tone and skin color, I got a lot of pastel palettes. But this one I couldn't resist because Knockout Rose is actually one of my favorite shades. And of course, it's purple. Okay? Your girl loves the purples. Purples are my neutrals. But this is a good palette. We got Smoky Glam. Another one of the larger, like, as you can see, it's large. My hand, I'm over 6 feet, but my hand is, that's a swatch. Just still, I washed my hands and it's still on there. My hand is actually not that huge. So, like, I can't palm the thing, but yeah, let's look at the inside. Another cool tone, smoky, rosy, pinky palette. The rosy part gets me. Like, it's so gorgeous. The pinks get me. It's a big old palette, but I'm keeping it. Keeping my baby. Keep my baby on. And since I have it stacked with the larger ones, this one came out earlier this year. Yeah, this is the Secret Garden. This is, again, it's one of the larger ones. Not quite as large as the pastel and the smoky one, but it's still on the larger side. And this color story, though, is wowza. It's gorgeous. Look at the greens. Look at the pinks. Honestly, they could have left out the neutral row, the top row, and just condensed it by that and just had the pinks and the greens. I think that would have been gorgeous. They could have threw in a brown, like a deep grungy olivey brown. But they could have left out the neutral row. But I do like this palette. I think it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This is the remastered The Sun and the Sea palette. Okay, look at the pretty mermaid on the cover. I don't have the original. I think this is a redo of the original. I don't have the original. And here's the inside. Honestly, formula's good, but I think they could have, spiced up, sparkled up the color story. Because the 4 browns, these 4 right here, kind of all look similar. You know what I mean? This could have been a little splish splash, a little razzle dazzle. It could have been, redone. But, it is what it is. Here we have the Ultraviolet, the collab with Deandra Nicole. Again, purples are my neutrals. this is a gorgeous, like the duochromes in here. Shimmers are shimmering. Mattes are matting. And the collaborator is a woman of color. So this is beautiful. This was I think this year's Valentine's Day release. Dead Roses. Again, your girl loves purple, pink, and red. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. Oh, good times. So, this is a gorgeous palette. Love. I find that I'm not a big fan of, like, the chunky multi-chromes. This is, like, creamy chunky. I don't like it. I just like a regular smooth jazz. 105.9. I told you, I'm like slap happy. I'm so tired. But yeah. But you know what? Honestly though, it's just like you gotta like pat, like work it in, and then like just use a little, and a little goes a long way. But I try not to, because I don't like too much texture on my eyeballs, on my eyelids. So I try to, keep it a little easier. Like there, you see that nice multi-chroming, and then that's duochroming over there. It's gorgeous. Here is the basic Vish palette. This shade actually started rising and nearly broke, so I had to like use a little alcohol and press it. So it's a little wonky. It still swatches fine. It's still, like none of the other shades around it are affected, and this, it's still like, but I keep it flat just in case. But this is still a gorgeous palette, and it's still very, very cute. Bejeweled, again, this was my first one I ever purchased. Bejeweled was my first Bella Beaute palette. I'm a little sad. I'm going to show you why when I open it. I'm missing nearly half my green shade. It broke. So I went to use this. I pulled this out to, 1, look at it, 2, use it. And I went to open it, and the shade, is it Malachite? Yeah. Just fell out the pan. And it just went bloop and just broke. So it broke in half and then broke into like halves. So the other half just went just in half. And the way I store my palettes, I don't move them around. I'm not rough with them. I normally have them like so. I was able to get it back in the pan, and I was able to save the shade, or else it was just going to be empty. So I was able to shade, and I love this green. It's like a Kelly green, but just better. And I was like able to get it back in the pan. I'm a little sad, but it's okay. But everything else about the palette is fine. But just made me sad about that one shade. But I bought it like a year plus ago. I need to look at my account and see when I last purchased it. We have the Strange and Unusual palette. I do have a few things. Beetlejuice. Like, I have a few things of that nature. Jump in the line, lock your body on time. Okay, I believe you. So, love this. Inside, stunning. Look at that. Look at that. You can get some of the, you can see some of the shifts. Oh. And now they've redone it where it's in the magnetic pants. I wonder if they updated the formula. This is already a good formula, but I'm always wondering if the formula it gets even better. Like, I just get curious. I'm like, I don't need the second palette. But I'm just like, I'm curious. I'm curious. Then we have recently de-influenced. It was, I think, last year's Halloween palette. Oh, look at this goodness. It was, oh, it is still super gorgeous. Oh, the multi-chromes are multi-chroming. Like, everything in here. I think this is probably one of their near perfect palettes. This is gorgeous. They also re-released this in magnetic pans as well. And I'm almost so tempted to rebuy it. But this is still good. This is still great. I'm just leaving it as is, but I'm just saying. So good. So good. And I just did a video, like, kind of showing new palettes added to my collection. This is the Poison Garden. And I'm just going to quickly open it and show you. Here it is. Again, I said it in the previous video, I swapped out 2 shades. Snakebite and Poison Hemlock. Or Snake Root. Excuse me. Snake Root and Hemlock. I swapped out the shades for Bella Beaute Bar singles. So, there's that. And that completes my collection of Bella Beaute Bar palettes. Peace. Thank you so much for, again, spending time with me, watching my videos, hitting the thumbs up, leaving a comment, leaving an emoji, anything. Or heck, just watching it. I appreciate it. Because, honestly, I do this for shiz and gigs. For giggles. Honestly, just because I like sharing and talking about makeup and beauty products and shows from my childhood and random movies that nobody's ever heard of. Bubba Hotep and The Adventures of Fairlane Ford. If you have heard of those and ever watched them, leave a comment, okay? Bubba Hotep and The Adventures of Fairlane Ford, okay? Don't ask me why. That was just so random, but they just hit me, and I'm just like, it just hit me that way. All right, again, see, slap happy because I'm sleepy. And I'm also trying to, like, batch cook so I have food for the rest of the week, because then I gotta do my 4 days straight. I have to do my Thursday, Friday work, 10 hours on Friday, and my 2 16s on the weekend. And I get tired and I don't have time. So I'm so exhausted. But anywhoosies, peace easy. Thank you so much. That's the end for now. I appreciate you. I will see you in the next video. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Let someone know that you're thinking about them. Please, you never know when it'll be the last time. It would behoove you to make smart choices. Wash your hands, wash your ass, wash your clothes. Be neat, be clean. Be well. Be mentally fit. Be tidy. I'm proud of you. And you are loved. And you are competent. And you are doing great. We don't hear that enough from sometimes ourselves, because sometimes we're not. Be kind to yourself as well. Be good to yourselves. Okay? Sometimes we don't hear good things about ourselves, to ourselves, and from others. So I hope I was able to give you a little something. And I mean it. Because we gotta be a little nice to one another. Be safe out there. The world is already wonky as all get out. Alright? If you want, again, you can follow me on the Instagram. You can follow me here. You can subscribe. You can hit the the thumbs up button. You can leave a comment if you like. Okay? I don't mind. I'll respond. But yeah, that is it. Again, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. And that is a ta-ta for now. Bye.